What are we doing tonight, Z? As my camera's off a little bit, I think.
The same thing we do every single live stream, which is trying to take over the world.
In person.
That's right, I am the man you may know as Z, and I am, joined by some
Daddy's
old
home
man who
again.
Forgot his teeth.
I'm putting it in so I keep them in place for the gremlins.
Yes, that is right. That is Noob.
Daddy's home.
You're gonna, like, just adapt to the camera, or you're actually gonna tilt it?
How do I tilt it?
Go tilt-a-whirl. Oh, when the next Diddy part? I'll release another Diddy video. Don't you worry there, Doc.
Better? Oh, shit. Now I'm blurry.
No,
Nope.
you're good. You're good.
I'm good. Am I good? I think I'm good, right?
Yeah.
We see on air
That's right.
a little bit. I'm not sure.
It seems fine.
Who's to say?
Anyway, we have an amazing show for you today.
It's okay. What's different about today is I can do this.
Gross.
Yeah, that's hot, right? We're going to make out after this show.
Oh, God. Say boo. Anyway, we do have an amazing show. Why don't you tell everybody what is on today's
Oh, Jesus.
show?
Hold on. I was not prepared for that question just yet. Hold the phone.
Oh, we're going to keep Doc company while he goes to Vegas again.
He's going to Vegas again? You have a spending problem, sir.
He is the king of Vegas. So
Spending problem, sir. You should spend more money on us.
they invite him there so he can win more money.
So we can try to grape little girls.
He drain them of monies.
So Lisa Marie Presley kept a son in her house for 2 months. What? I don't know. That should be outrageous.
I know, but I felt there's a lot of stories that
There's
are
a
not
lot.
that
There's
outrageous.
just there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Then we're Shinobi movie. Is that the game you're talking about? Shinobi the game?
Yes,
Is getting
the very
turned into a movie. So they're just
typical
like
movie.
every Japanese game. We're just making a movie. Yakuza's getting a series.
That's gonna be bad.
Ghost of Tsushima is getting a series. Now this is getting a series.
Hopefully it's not the woke one.
Night Agent gets season 3 before season 2. Is that Netflix?
Night Asians is what you said?
Night Agent, right?
Night Asians.
Night Asians. Oh, I would like some Night Asians.
No, this is Night Agent. And yeah,
Nice Asians. I would like some nice Asians in Nice Agent
Night Agent.
with nice Asians.
It was a big hit on Netflix, a surprise hit on Netflix.
Because there was a lot of nice Asians.
Yes.
Were there Asians in it?
Maybe the lead girl, I forget.
Was she hot?
She was all right.
Kaos is canceled on Netflix. I don't even know what that is. What is Kaos?
No one knows what it is, but we'll find
It's
out.
spelled incorrectly.
It is spelled incorrectly.
So they're dumb. And Monster Ball scene is not real. I don't know.
Monsters Ball
The
with
one where
Halle Berry.
Charlize Theron looks like a male.
Nope. The one with Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, were they fucking?
Were they doing it for real?
Wait, they weren't doing it?
No.
Well, no, I mean, obviously they're not doing it, but what do you mean? Like it wasn't actually Halle Berry's boobies?
No, like everybody said that they weren't simulating it. So we'll find out more.
Oh, wait, everyone said they were actually fucking?
Yes, that's been the case forever.
Really?
Yeah, since
Oh my god, good for Billy Bob.
that he was tapping that Z.
Because that was like Halle Berry's prime.
Uh-huh.
Like she's in her advanced age. As a chocolate woman, I still think she's delectable.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put her on my vanilla sundae. Just as the topping, though, not the whole thing. Then Henry Cavill is going to star in Voltron.
Very exciting.
Because apparently they don't allow him to do the Warhammer thing. So, like, here's Transformers in a different way.
Yes.
Make it better. And then I mean, I'll watch it. I don't care. Then we're getting outrageous with New Zealand loses first ship since World War II.
Does that seem out? There's a bit of outrage around
Was
it.
New Zealand even a country during World War II?
Good question.
Did they house Jews?
Good question.
Were their ovens turned to 350 or 400?
That seems too low to me.
For the Jews.
Nope.
Nope. And the Jews. No, for and the Jews.
What are you trying to just
I
because
should
you watched that
the
thing from-
Yahwehs.
just because you
is
watched Port
Rael.
Port Co-op
Port Film Co-ops.
Port Film Co-op's thing about Sam Sneeder.
$1 Million Baby.
Not Sam Sneeder. Sam
Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yes.
No, that was the...
We'll get there.
That's not him.
Sam Hyde.
Sam Bankman-Fried. Yeah, where's our Port Film buddy?
We'll talk.
We're reviewing your shit.
Yeah, we spent like literally an hour each watching.
Yeah, I watched it a week ago, forgot it, and then rewatched it on the way to the studio today.
Yes.
So I watched it twice. And so that's outrageous, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going in or out on my baby girls, and I have several of them.
Uh-huh.
They all like milk because I tell them to.
Because you tell them to drink
I tell
the milk.
them to drink my milk. And because they don't, they are Heretics, which is starring Hugh Grant and some sexy unknown stars who hopefully get naked.
Heretics.
So
For the God Emperor.
they're both A24, so it's going to be weird.
Are you saying they're A cups 24?
I'm
What are you
okay with
saying?
A cups. That's fine.
A24s.
A24 cups. I would have 24 cups of their A's in my butt. So yeah, we're gonna go in or out on those, and well, that's not.
Those
in there.
are movies.
We're doing the Port Film Co-op thing at some point. What is that? We're doing it somewhere.
That's before news, but after news, before outrageous news.
There we go. And then we're reviewing Salem's Lot, which is something I didn't watch.
A movie.
Apartment 7A.
Another thing you did not watch.
Also didn't watch. Rings of Power Season 2.
Another thing you did not
saw
watch.
The Hobbit. I think that's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did watch the premiere review, best movie of the year so far that I remember.
Which will change next week.
Within the week.
Within the week.
Is The Wild Robot. It is adorable. So everyone should watch it immediately.
With
And it's beating
Laputa
the Joker.
Nwanga.
The big thing, I was supposed to see the Joker, so I guess apology. When do I do my apology for that?
You can just apologize right now, I guess.
I'll apologize. Yeah, so I said I was going to see the Joker. That's why our cover page is the Joker. And I had a ticket. Balls to God. I had a ticket. And I canceled it, rebought it for a different day. Then I watched the original Joker with Noob Noob's girlfriend. And
the original Joker, to prep yourself
Joker
to watch
1.
Joker 2.
Exactly. And I was watching, I was like, it's a solid movie. I remembered it better than it was, but it was a solid movie.
It's okay.
Then she was like, that movie sucked. I'm like, if you think the good
because
if you think the good version of it sucked, then the second version that I didn't really even want to see, I'm just kind of seeing it just because I'm like, maybe, is it that big of a train wreck? So then I was on the fence. Then I looked up how long the movie was, and it was 2 hours and 20 minutes.
You got sleepy.
And I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't. So then I'm like, Wild Robot, though, looks adorable. And it was. And it was only an hour and 40 minutes, so I went and saw it.
You should just have like old man review section of our show.
What do you mean? The 2 rows next to me, there was a handful of children thoroughly enjoying this film.
Your grandchildren were thoroughly enjoying
yeah,
the
from
film.
ages 9 to 12.
Yes.
Thoroughly enjoying it. The one bitch could not sit the fuck down. She was like Sonic Speed Racer going back and forth the aisle.
That sounds enjoyable.
Sit down before I curb stomp you into the goddamn screen. Jesus Christ. Get your kids in check, people. ADHD is not for everybody.
It is not.
So, anyway, that's the premiere review, maybe.
Maybe. It's Grandpa. We'll just call it, instead of premiere review, we'll just call it Grandpa's review.
Yeah.
It's the Grampy review. Hey, my Grampy.
What was the thing? Didn't we say we were going to do it? What was we had like a phrase earlier. I forget. I drank my drink too quick.
We were going to talk about memberships
No,
and
not
how we
that.
have exclusive videos.
Well, that.
Primarily Diddy videos.
Diddy videos. We are covering Diddy's case.
We do have a Diddy. Doc wants a Diddy video 3. He's getting Diddy video 3.
Yeah, Doc needs to re-upgrade his membership to get Diddy 3. You know what I'm saying? We saw. We knew how to look. We figured out how to look,
Oh,
Doc.
we didn't do. No, I didn't do it. You did.
I did. What do you mean? I was the one who found it out?
I wasn't the one looking. You were.
Oh, yeah, I was looking. I was like, where's the
You
money?
all of a sudden were like, where's my money?
Where's my money? I don't want to pay money. Where's my money? Yeah, I'll have my mother pay. It's fine.
You have your mother pay?
Yeah.
Whatever happened? I thought we had another membership we were getting.
Yeah,
You know?
Nasty Mandy. And then he canceled it. Then I called him out immediately on it, and he didn't answer.
Wow, he's not your friend anymore.
Yeah. What a bitch.
He doesn't like you.
What a bitch.
Shocker.
So-
Speaking of which, like we said, as a member, you get access to exclusive videos.
Yeah.
That is videos plural.
We made
it used to
two.
be exclusive video. Now it's exclusive videos.
Yep.
I promise to put up more as I find fun things for you guys to see on the internet.
We
I have a
promise-
third one. I have another one planned because the forest never sleeps.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the forest never sleeps.
Wholeheartedly are committed to this for the next 7 to 14 business days. And until
Our next billing cycle.
and then once we realize it's not churning more money, we're going to forget about it and change and send out an apology video like Geeks and Flicks asking for comments and feedback.
So on how to make more comments
While
and feedback.
the lead person doesn't make any videos, and it's only the secondary person who makes videos that are getting views, while the main person does videos while losing hair.
What is the but you know what the forest never sleeps is?
Forrest Gump.
No, I sent it to you.
Nope.
Remember, I'd scarred you for life.
Oh my God.
I'm
that
gonna
thing.
I'm gonna react to that.
Jesus Christ.
The most horrific thing you've ever seen.
You should pay us to not watch it, honestly.
At this point.
Yeah, that was a weird spider thing.
Yes, it was. It was very scary. So, shall we strive to move on? We're gonna get into it. To interesting things that'll keep Portlandia excited.
Dead babies.
Videos. We do have videos about the spirit of young children.
Babies.
The spirit of young children.
Which we did a video on today.
We'll get it to you eventually.
Yeah. I bypassed my Amber Alert and was around a bunch of dead children. Because legally speaking, I'm allowed to be by them because they're dead.
Well, you need to convince Noob Noob's mom to take your place. That's what it boils down to.
What?
We have to give you Noob Noob's mom's phone number to take your place, Doc. You must have someone replace you.
Is Doc
Or this all falls apart. I do also want to say sorry to our Rumble viewers because someone came in town. I can't stream to Rumble right now.
Someone graced you
I
with
mean,
his
the
presence.
big green machine. And
Graced you
that's
with her
why
presence.
I am making videos specifically for you, Doc. And you don't watch them.
Yeah.
I have to beg you to watch the videos I make for you.
Yeah, Doc. I texted you earlier today and you didn't respond.
He should be happy and not in a bad mood because his 49ers won.
They did.
They
Luckily.
beat them She-Hawks. Luckily.
Yeah. They were up so much, and I turned it on when I landed, and I was like, oh, holy shit, they could actually come back and win.
They
They
could cough
didn't.
up
They didn't.
the She-Hawks.
Yeah.
Well, they took care of business, I guess, as they say. Should I make this bigger so people
Let's get
can
to
actually
dead
read
babies.
this? Yes, Lisa Marie Presley, who is also dead, had her dead baby, who was a grown adult, I think, kept her son's body in her house for 2 months. This is pretty shocking. The only daughter of legendary singer Elvis Presley. Oh, Ophelia, baby, thank you for keeping your dead baby. Thank you very much.
I don't know any Presley songs.
Uh-huh.
Bad moon rising. Nope.
No. Ain't nothing but hound dog. No.
Nope.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog barking all the time. Yeah, thank you.
Every rose
Nope.
has its... No, fuck. What did he sing?
I just sang one of them.
No, wasn't listening.
Oh my gosh. Well,
He was gay, right?
no, he had a daughter.
A gay daughter.
She married Michael Jackson.
Oh my God, did she really?
I think she did.
No, I thought that was Nicolas Cage.
No, Lisa Marie Presley?
Wasn't she caged up?
I don't think so. Anyway, I thought the only daughter. Oh, she was the only daughter of Elvis Presley, but she had several kids of her own. And Page 6 revealed this. It's coming from her forthcoming memoir. She's dead. How did she write it? From Here to the Great Unknown, which she was writing at the time of her death, 54 last year. and has been finished by her daughter, Riley Keough. Isn't she part of some band?
Oh,
Riley Keough.
She sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Maybe on Dancing with the Stars?
No, I think she's like a musician and an actress. She declined to bury her singer-songwriter son, Benjamin Keough. Don't know who that is. For so long after his tragic death by
AIDS.
offing himself.
Oh my God.
In a 2020 party. He did it in 2020 partly because she kept it because she was so heartbroken. And she couldn't decide whether to inter him in Hawaii or alongside his grandfather at the famous Graceland.
Hold on a second. It was not a baby. It was like a grown...
Oh, yeah. He looked like this. He's a grown... That's him right there. He's probably older than that.
So, a full corpse.
Full grown... Yeah, it's not a baby.
Oh, God. I thought it was like a baby. That's like a little bit more acceptable.
No.
She kept a full-grown corpse for 2 months.
Sure did. My house has a separate casitas bedroom, and I kept Ben in there for 2 months. There is no law in the state of California that you have to bury someone immediately. I found a very empathetic funeral homeowner. She said, "We'll bring Ben to you."
Oh, God.
Apparently, Lisa Marie and her daughter Riley had to keep Ben's room at constant 55 degrees in order to keep the body from decomposing. And at one point, even invited a tattoo artist to the house so they could get tattoos that match Benjamin's own. Oh, my God.
What?
Lisa Marie had just asked this poor man to look at the body of her dead son, which happened to be right next to us in the casitas. Riley wrote in her own commentary, "I've had extremely absurd life, but this moment is in the top 5. You enabled it, lady. You can't say anything. Somebody fact check us. How old was this kid when he died? Or do I have to do it?
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
But you have a phone.
It's too far.
His name is Benjamin
Kuhn.
But it's not his name. Benjamin Keough. Oh, the phone was listening to us. He died at the ripe old age of 27. Wow. She kept a 27-year-old man's corpse in her house.
Probably doing weird sex things to him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of weird things, Shinobi. That's a great transition.
Shinobi was a pretty good game.
I always remember being a difficult game. Didn't they make like a really hard version of Shinobi?
I didn't play that one, but it was a good stealth game. I remember that on the Xboxes.
There was a fighting game, not a stealth game.
Are we thinking about a different? Am I thinking about the wrong game?
Probably.
I don't think so.
Well, Universal Pictures. The studio has enlisted Extraction filmmaker Sam Hargrave and producer Mark Platt to adapt the Hack and Slash series. See, Hack and Slash, it's not stealth. That sounds pretty good. Sam Hargrave, I like the guy from Extraction. He's a pretty good director so far. Wow, I did not know that the protagonist from Shinobi was called Joe Musashi. As a modern-day ninja who confronts evil. It debuted in 1987 as an arcade game and evolved into a franchise that spawns 14 sequels with over 5 million copies sold to date. There has not been anything new on Shinobi in a long time.
Yeah, maybe I must be thinking of the wrong game.
Nah, it's a hack and slash. And I remember there's a very difficult version of it like back in the 90s. It was like super...
So it's like Ninja Gaiden?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden was super hard. Shinobi was like also hard, but I don't remember there being a Shinobi game anytime recently.
There has not been. No, even Ninja Gaiden's not really around anymore.
Yeah, I'd like to see some Ninja Gaiden too. It's almost like the Souls games ate Ninja Gaiden and destroyed it.
No, they're too hard.
The Souls games?
Yeah.
They're too hard for you.
Fuck those games.
They're too hard for me.
I don't want them anymore.
I don't like them. Anyway, the Night Agent checks in early as they renew it for season 3 before season 2 even comes out. They premiere. They're pushing it to 2025. Interesting. I guess that's a vote of confidence. Yeah, sure, because they renewed it. It's the vote of confidence Sean Ryan action thriller. The series starring Gabrielle Basso has received a 10-episode season 3 renewal ahead of a season 2 debut.
Are we lagging at all? I can't tell.
I have no idea. Maybe Doc can tell us.
Doc, are we like it? Do you have it on Wi-Fi?
I have it on hardline. No, I have it hardwired in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Weird.
We should be all right.
Weird.
All right. And that's almost 2 years after season 1 dropped on March 23rd, 2023, becoming an instant breakout hit. Wow.
Breakout Hit's a bit of a show. Like, I'd never heard of it.
It was Netflix top 10 most popular English language film series of all time. It has a spot on
all time
on its top 10 all time. Yeah, it was good. You probably just didn't think they were high.
Is it better than Reacher? Seems very Reachery.
It's very Reachery, but instead of like big white Hulk, it's young, less white Hulk. Well, I mean, he still might be white, but he's
the night agent's a white dude, right?
Yeah, but he's not very hulky. He's just like a.
So it's a less efficient white Hulk.
Less efficient, sure.
But he kind of does the same thing, right?
No, he works directly for there's like a group in, I don't know if it's the FBI or he works directly for the White House, where he sits in a room and any spy that calls in, he's the night agent and he's supposed to take their messages and figure out how to help them. Like if they get caught or if they need assistance, that's his job.
Oh, there's our boy. Port Films here.
Oh, we will. We have you.
We got you. It's coming after. What is it coming after news?
Yeah, right after our news. I have it set up right here. We have it. It's only 2. Wait.
I watched it twice.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 stories from now. So we're getting there. We will not fail you. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to call it surface level reviews.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we do have a surface level review for you. So anyway, I'll watch it. I guess I have to read the book still. I have it, and I just haven't read it yet. It was based on a novel. There is no source material for subsequent seasons. Maybe that's why they've kind of like backed off a little bit to give them more time to write it. Oh, he's a low-level FBI agent who kind of just does like dork work.
It seems like a knockoff Reacher with less hot people.
Is he not hot enough for you?
Compared to Alan Richardson, have you seen that man?
No, okay. He is on all the Mexican supplements.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. All right. What about
Chaos?
This one we don't have to spend a lot of time on. I just thought it was funny that Netflix, it literally got released like 2 weeks ago.
What the hell is Chaos?
It is urges fans to please keep talking about Chaos. Stop. All these creators need to stop doing this and just take their licks and move on.
It worked once, and now everyone's like, if we just complain enough, maybe it'll work.
Yeah, it's starring Jeff Goldblum and some other people. No,
I like Jeff Goldblum.
No, he's supposed to play Zeus or something like that, but in like modern day, it's not super interesting. Yeah, it's just like one of those. I thought they were trying to make it weird and super diverse and annoying, and who cares? I just thought it was funny that they canceled it within like 2 weeks. I was this close to watching it to review it, and then I was like, I just don't care enough about this.
You didn't watch any of it?
Not even once. I watched the preview and was like, nah, not.
So they dropped the whole first season, and then it just got immediately axed.
Immediately axed within 2. I'm telling you, it's only been out for like 2 weeks.
Like too gay, canceled.
Yeah, this is lame.
Like, Jeff Goldblum's gay in a lot of things, but this is too gay.
Yes, way
This
too
is even
far.
gayer than his Wizard of Oz and Wicked, which looks horrible, but I'm probably going to see it.
Oh my God, looks terrible.
See, at least that's a fucking musical that has meant to be a musical. It's going to blow either way. But Joker, the fuck is that? That's not supposed to be a musical. Why did you make it a musical?
Because I think he hates Hollywood.
Tirade over.
I think he just hates Hollywood.
Also, he's a comedic director. So what the fuck is he doing making a musical?
Why did he make Joker then?
All right, Joker was good. Joker was good. That's fine.
Joker's not that good. Joker's overrated.
I don't...
It just steals 2 other movies. It steals Taxi Driver and it steals the King of Comedy. It's a ripoff of other things that were done better.
It's not the Joker.
That's a spoiler for Joker 2. I heard that's the point. Which we already knew. Like, if you were an actual fan of any of that stuff,
wait, the point is to show that it's not the Joker?
Yes, correct.
No shit.
We already knew that. Thanks for giving us information.
The whole movie, I'm like, this is just a really good character movie about a mentally ill person.
Correct. They're acting like he's some sort of mascot, but he's not the Joker.
Not even close.
Yeah. So anyway,
so wait, is she not Harley Quinn?
I don't know or care enough.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to watch it when it comes on Max for free until I get bored with a one singing scene and turn it off.
There's a lot of singing scenes.
I heard that.
Yes. Halle Berry reacts to rumors that she had the sexual relations with Monsters Ball co-star Billy
These
Bob
are
Thornton.
old rumors. Why is she now reacting?
Because she never heard the rumor before, and I guess she's just like reacting to it now. She's 58. My lord.
Still pretty hot.
She was on Dax Shepard. Dax Shepard is a creep. Yes. He's definitely a Diddy guy. 100% Diddy guy.
Oh, yeah. I can see Kristen Bell lubing him up.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, my God. Oh, and Russell Brand. Yo, I don't trust that Russell Brand guy anymore. Not that I ever really did, but his like magic red pilling just happens to coincide with the fact that he was friends with Diddy on private jets with Diddy.
Oh, my God.
If you play the game, if you have the membership and you play the One Night at Diddy game with me, you will discover horrifying secrets about Russell Brand.
Membership cheap is $1 a month.
It's like the price of one coffee for like or two coffees.
You
from
can
Starbucks.
support me not giving Z money for our expenditures.
Absolutely,
by giving us money,
because he is
so I
too
don't
cheap.
have to.
He is a member of.
I was raised Jewish in this household.
Clan. Yes,
my yarmulke's under this hat.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, bearded one. Well, if you watch the movie, there's a very explicit scene where everybody's like, "Billy Bob slipped it in."
I would too.
If you had the, I don't think that's how that works in Hollywood. Like you're
I'm
not
pretty
just
sure that's
allowed
called
to
rape.
slip it in. Yeah, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
She goes, "There's this urban legend that we were really banging. I've heard it, and it's just not true. It's secretly driven me mad all these years." She's a professional actress, folks. She did not work her way to the top on her back.
Yeah, I don't really like. There's sex scenes in a lot of Hollywood movies. So
some were real. It just depends. There's a handful of them.
Yeah, but like nothing super. Name one super other than Shia LaBeouf. Name one super famous person that had a real sex scene.
Chloe Sevigny.
She's not attractive enough to be real.
She's a real human being.
Is she though?
Sometimes.
It's not Anna de Armas.
Doc keeps insisting that we were his best VIP client. Considering the fact that we're homeless probably does not make us his best clients.
Yeah.
We have nothing to offer.
That is true.
Okay, so no. I just thought it was funny that after all these years she finally like denied it. Wow, Billy Bob Thornton 69. Hot damn.
I was gonna say that Billy Bob Thornton would have banged Angelina Jolie at her peak, and then he could have banged Halle Berry at her peak. That's a win.
Win-win.
Yeah.
Win.
Billy Bob Thornton's not that good looking of a dude.
No, he's a great actor though.
He is a very good actor.
Phenomenal.
Mainly as Bad Santa.
All right, one more story till we get to Blacklisted. It's a countdown as we talk. Henry Cavill. I want to see Voltron. I don't know about you.
I would watch it either way, but
I think I would rather watch. I still would have rather have seen Warhammer because I'm excited about the idea of Henry Cavill. I would be excited about the idea of the franchise being created because it's something that's never really been filmed before in live action. I mean, Voltron hasn't either, but Voltron's kind of a limited story and it's a kid's show. Although I really like the Netflix one. I thought that was very good, despite it having some weird stuff towards the end. That was very good. I mean, it's very difficult. Okay, let me ask you this. How do you feel about Henry Cavill being the Black Lion?
I don't know anything about Voltron other than it's Transformers.
Okay, well, you see how there's like an arm, two arms, two legs, and a body?
Yeah.
Well, the yellow lion is a leg. The blue lion is a leg. The pink lion's a peg leg. There's a green lion that's a leg. An arm. There's a red lion that's an arm. And then the black lion's the body.
Okay.
And the black lion's the most powerful.
So he's the powerful Black Lion.
Yes. So how do you feel about Henry Cavill being the powerful Black Lion?
I like that he transitioned to black.
Oh, all right.
Feel like he's got the penis for it.
And this is from Amazon MGM. This is like the consolation prize to Warhammer. They're like, dude, we're not doing Warhammer, but we have you under contract, so we might as well as make Voltron. Because didn't they hired that derpy kid? Remember last week we talked about them hiring some derpy kid?
For what?
Daniel Quinn Toy. We just talked about this last week. They cast some kid for live action Voltron. And you're like, wow, that kid looks really retarded.
Oh my God, yeah. I forget, but I think I vaguely remember saying someone was autistic.
Well, that kid is also part of this.
He's the gay lion.
There is kind of a transition lion.
A Fifi lion.
A foo-foo lion. So I think this will be very cool live action.
Wait, no. Voltron's more like Power Rangers, isn't it?
Voltron came first.
But it's...
And less girls. There's like one girl that they all want to bang.
Well, hold on. So it's a bunch of fucking sex lions that are trying to bang one lion? Or is she not a lion at all?
Well, in Power Rangers, wasn't it more like equal? There was like...
There's a yellow ranger that was Asian. And,
very racist.
And women.
Women's.
And there was the pink ranger that was hot and white.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a black ranger who was
doing
black.
The white ranger.
There was... then there's a red ranger who was white. There was a...
Isn't there a gay ranger? Yeah, wasn't the green ranger gay?
He might have been.
How about the white? Wasn't there a white ranger?
There was. That was the guy that's died now.
He seemed like he was a little too supreme for me.
That's the one who's dead now. The ranger who died, who was like the actual martial artist and stuff.
Didn't he try to chop someone's head off with a sword?
I don't know.
I'm going to say that's real news. Allegedly, if he's still alive and does not
he's
have
definitely dead.
Well, then it was allegedly whatever, not lion, but ranger.
Oh boy.
Whoever tried to chop whoever's head off. Anyway, so I'm excited, but we can move on to a surface level review of be sure to subscribe to Port Film Co-op,
which I was very confused because the person narrating is obviously a person, or it could be AI. You never know. And I thought it was Port Film Co-op, but apparently Port Film Co-op just saved this person's.
It had a takedown.
Yes.
But he mirrored this documentary, which is an interesting documentary because it's almost as much of a troll as the show that they're talking about. They talk about this show, $1 Million Extreme, which starred Sam Hyde, Charles Carroll, which I don't know that Charles is spelled that way.
Who is not to be confused with Sam Bankman-Fried, the guy who stole your money for crypto.
Correct. And Nick Rochford. And I thought the documentary was very good, but what I found interesting about it is they're all kind of fighting about the death of Adult Swim, because that entire era is when Adult Swim was about to die. And I guess that kind of, maybe $1 Million Extreme would have saved them if they had actually gone into it. But I remember that's right around when Children's Hospital, and it's funny, they talk about that Gelman character who's not very funny. I agree with almost all of it.
No, what do you mean? Adult Swim's still going. This came
name
after
one show on Adults. This is right after the peak of Adult Swim.
This was
Adult
after
Swim
Rick and
dies
Morty.
off.
Rick and Morty has been out from this point.
Yeah, but this was when it started to go downhill. This is like 2022 they're talking about or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know when the time period is exactly. But this is when Adult Swim started to go downhill because they put on, do you remember Children's Hospital?
Sort of.
It sucked. Oh man, you got a strike for this. That sucks. I hate to see that.
Oh, so it's still on the original dude's channel.
No, it might be on. Maybe it's on.
That's what he says. It should be on his channel too.
Yeah, but if that channel gets taken down, then it's not anywhere. And he did have permission to mirror it, so I think that's it's a good way to protect things that are valuable, right? But yeah, what was that guy's name? Gelman. He had some real dumb shows. I thought it was interesting that they point out that the idiots from Children's Hospital were all opposed to $1 Million Extreme, and then accusing them of being a right-wing channel. I mean, this is right. Oh, that's right. This is like right around 2016.
Oh, it's right around the woke shit.
Yeah, it's right around 2016. It was like the beginning of the culture wars. But it's just interesting because I remember being like, Adult Swim sucks now. I'm not watching it anymore.
Except for Rick and Morty.
I never really caught $1 Million Extreme. I think this is like by season 2 or 3. I mean, we're still reviewing it, but it's right around the beginning of Rick and Morty, I would think. I
was just watching this and I'm like, he's just a racist Tim and Eric. That's kind of what he is, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of absurdist, random humor.
Super racist, crazy Tim and Eric.
Yeah, I thought some of the stuff I saw was pretty funny. It's just weird that this never came across. I was unaware of this, and I'm pretty connected with the Adult Swim stuff from around that time and before. I mean, I've seen all of it, from like The Brack Show to Aqua Teen I've seen everything on Adult Swim, including Too Many Cooks and all that stuff. I could, if it was on there, I know it. But this was the time period where I was just like, I can't take it anymore. Like, this stuff, it's just not funny. And I'm not talking about $1 Million Extreme. They were probably the exception to the rule. And it is interesting that Tim Heidecker, who I do have a connection with, Tim and Eric. I don't feel like telling that. I might as well tell that. Okay.
It can be a members only story.
Port Film, you can tell me if you want to hear my Eric Wareheim story. I mean, I like Eric. There's nothing wrong with him. But he's definitely.
This seems like it's going second level review, not surface level review. We got to stay on topic.
You're supposed to add a 0 to get more than a surface level review. Porcelain's channel does not exist, and all of his documentaries got. Oh, that sucks.
No, it does exist.
Oh, wait, no.
You're
I can't
reading wrong.
Okay, well, you read for me. I can't read.
Porcelain's channel does exist, and all of his documentaries are great. The Joe Matarese trilogy is hilarious, whoever the fuck that is.
Well, I recommend it. I will check it out. It is interesting how Tim Heidecker has kind of lost his mind. Although Eric Wareheim did start doing, he was the director of... what was the show that was on Master of None? This is when wokeness went out of control. So you had Aziz Ansari did Master of None.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a giant hit.
That brown guy.
Yeah. And Eric Wareheim was like the director and one of the not co-star, but like a regular character on the show. Well, Aziz Ansari got in so much trouble by being accused of asking a girl for a BJ and her getting offended by that, which was absolutely ridiculous, that he gave his show up to black lesbians. It got renewed for one more season, and instead of him doing his show, he's like, I'm not going to do my own show anymore. I'm going to give my show to black lesbians. And then the show immediately got canceled. I don't know Eric personally, but I have... I'll make a long story short. He was best man at my cousin's wedding, so I know him, but I don't know him. Like, we're not friends.
Do you have his number in your phone?
I do not, but we did talk about filming and other things. So, and not a single soul at the wedding knew who he was. I was the only person who knew who he was.
And you didn't get his number?
Why? I don't care. He wasn't like...
What do you mean? Because then, you know how there's people that interview and they're like, who's the most famous person in your phone? You could have been like, Eric, whatever.
I have
this guy's.
literally not a single famous person in my phone.
And you could have had this mildly not famous person anymore.
Well, you have... Who's the most famous person in your... I've never played that game. I know. Who is the most rap song? Yeah, you are the most famous person in my phone.
Yeah.
You have the most rap songs of any person I know.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I'm like Mac Miller without drugs.
I mean, I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened. He had, remember, he was getting canceled and he had to apologize, and he's like, I'm going to give my platform to black lesbians.
I mean, they couldn't just be regular lesbians. They had to be black.
So
they should have been biracial lesbians.
They might have been.
To be diverse and inclusive.
I did not pay enough attention to it. So
yeah.
But I will say that I wanted to point out that Sam Hyde had a really funny, and I know this is a lot of inside baseball, but that Matan kid, who's going to be one of the funniest people on the internet, the kid's only 17 and he's hilarious. And he puts on this fake accent. He puts on this like Iraqi accent, and he's the kid. He went on the Game Awards, and when Elden Ring won, and he came up and started talking about like Free Palestine or something behind him. And he's just a troll. But Sam Hyde went on Matan's show and trolled Matan. It was really funny. If you can find that. He comes down to interview Matan, or Matan is interviewing Sam Hyde, and Sam just keeps bringing people. He's like, hey, I want to bring my boys on the show. And he just hired like 20 random Indian guys. So they just keep coming on and they take over his entire show. It's pretty good. He trolls the troll back. So
oh my God.
I thought it was pretty classy. And there's some other comedian that's in, those 250 Joe Rogan killers that went on his show and ended up being exposed as some sort of PDF file. So anyway, I think is that good enough for $2? I think that's better than $2.
We gave you a $3 review.
I think I think we gave you a $3
got an extra dollar
bill
on us.
One extra. That's the kind of content you get here.
Oh, I would say the highlight of that 59-minute video was the cop, where he was the cop talking about killing himself and his daughter if she likes black people.
Yeah, she like that.
So just the delivery was great.
Mm.
I'm gonna kill you and then myself.
It is your type of humor. I mean, it's right up your alley.
It is. I mean, do I think I'm a better racist than him? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about quality of your racist, Noob is a step better because he brings belief to what he's saying.
Oh my god, yeah. I have the ghost fucking
they're
costume.
They're you know, Sam Hyde and his people are surface level.
No. I'm deep.
He's deep.
I'm deep state racist.
He's working 2 levels down on this. Deep stating it.
I'm a deep state racist.
So anyway, check out Blacklisted. Make sure you watch it on Port Film Co-op
I'm Uncle
channel.
Ruckus, but white.
Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's get outrageous.
No, I really...
That was worth at least $4 Canadian. Oh, that was about $4 Canadian, eh?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we going in or out?
No, outrageous.
No, shit.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it? Yeah, outrageous. I don't have like a special
New
sounder
Zealand.
for range. Yeah, but there's something special about this that you're gonna like.
Because they're gay.
Hang in there. You're gonna like this. When you say we don't talk about anything interesting, Port Film, I guarantee
fuck you. First off,
hey, well, you're gonna like this one. I promise. So New Zealand lost its first naval ship to sea since World War II. All right.
Okay.
The name of the ship is the Manawau. Why? I don't know what it is.
The Magnificent Kumquat.
I want you to understand that it specializes in ocean imaging. Like it images the ocean, like the reefs and everything.
That makes sense with the name.
Well, it caught fire, caught on a reef, and capsized.
Wow.
Everybody was safe.
The Great Coral Reef?
Who knows some kind of reef. But they only have like 9 ships in their entire navy, right? They call it the HMNZS or Z5ZS. Yeah, what? This is funny. We'll get to it. We're getting there. Okay. So New Zealand Defense Minister takes aim at gender-based critics. Huh. I wonder why. Who do you think was piloting this ship?
Oh, was it a trans black woman?
You're close. Well, who can't drive? And if you say Asian women,
midgets?
You are wrong.
Trans black midget?
No.
Shit.
No. We are all appointed on merit, not gender.
Was it a gay dolphin?
If only. But it was 100% a the gender of the female captain is not to blame for the sinking of a $61 million Navy ship. I also want to point out that they've only had 2 ships sunk ever. Can you guess who sunk the second ship?
Hitler.
No, it was not that.
Bin Laden.
This is what happens when you give opportunities to.
Wait, are we white lesbians?
I guess we are. They said something in that documentary too. What they called them, something about hags, something hags or trolls. Oh, there was something funny about Hillary Clinton and Chelsea Handler, who's into water sports. I had never seen a video. There was a video of Chelsea Handler getting whizzed on. I'd never seen that. That was pretty wild. Anyway, so she is a white lesbian. The commander, Yvonne Gray, was hired in part to her gender and sexuality as a part of their diversity, equity, and inclusion ideology. And then, of course, Judith Collins, who's New Zealand's first female defense minister. So the first female defense minister is defending the first female lesbian captain from sinking the ship. She caused the climate crisis.
Oh, my God.
She just destroyed all these beautiful coral reefs. Coral. She's 30 years naval. Maybe she has naval gazing experience, not naval experience.
Don't trust gay New Zealanders is what we've learned.
Lesbians specifically.
Gays in general, I think, are a little sus.
Oh, I mean, well, if that's the direction you want to go. You're just like, I watch Sam Hyde.
Unless
I could push the boundaries.
Unless they're a pocket lesbian, I don't trust them.
Yes. But now there's all these articles about female British captain. Well, why did you hire an outsider? Were there not enough lesbians inside of New Zealand for them to pilot the ship? Oh, it's a Samoan island. So now the Samoans have to pay the price of you destroying their beautiful country. How dare you, you Kiwi bastards?
Oh, boy.
Look, there she...
Oh, shit.
She's winning.
She looks like she's got a firm grip.
On the steering wheel or on the on flicking her bean.
Yeah. She's grabbing that inflamed uterus and just going to town.
Deeply concerning misogynist narrative reared its head. And the one thing that somebody said, they were like, men have been piloting ships for hundreds of years, and women have only just recently got the experience. So they're going to make mistakes, and we have to be there to support them as they destroy our Samoan reefs.
Oh,
if
boy.
I was a Samoan, I would be outraged. And that is what makes this an outrageous story.
Well, I'm going to go in or out on her.
All right, well, let's get in or out on my baby girl. She's my baby.
Why they're calling Nicole Kidman anything with a young acronym, I'm not sure.
That's a good question. Why are they calling her?
She's old as fuck.
I mean, she is predatory. That's for sure. She looks like a gender studies professor
Who does not give extra credit for assignments.
Okay.
Stern.
Yes, she's very stern. She has the stern look. Anyway, a high-powered CEO puts her career and family on the line when she begins a torrid affair with a much younger intern.
Who tells her to drink milk.
You drink that milk, you be.
Yeah.
You drink it. I just thought first of all, it's A24, so you know it's going to be ridiculous. It's also an erotic thriller, which is also ridiculous.
I don't know if I want an erotic thriller starring Nicole Kidman at the ripe age of 84.
Unless he's doing her daughters too, right? At the same time.
Is the daughter hot, though? I don't think.
I don't
like, we
know.
saw her. I was like,
So I just thought this was funny, especially the milk part.
It seems interesting. I'm not sure that I would watch it for money.
Would you watch Antonio Banderas get cucked?
I do like me some Antonio Banderas. Zorro is a hero. So he's probably the best part of the trailer that I watched. And the cucking. There's a lot of
He didn't
cucking.
even have a single line.
He was there, though, in spirit. I could feel his angst as she was being penetrated with milk by a younger man.
By a younger man. So, all right. Well, I'm out until it comes out on
streaming.
How is there a rating on this? It hasn't even come out yet.
What is the release date?
December 25th.
Oh, Christmas? This is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, remember there was Christmas music playing. This is right up your alley. Maybe you should see this. You love Christmas, sex, and...
Oh my God, why isn't Vanessa Hudgens baby girl?
That is a solid question.
That is true. Yeah, see?
All right, what about Heretic?
This looks good.
Two young women of religion are drawn into a game of cat and mouse.
Amen.
With a strange man. That sounds like every weekend at Noob Noobs.
First off, I don't know why you would come into a man's house preaching Jesus to him and not think you're going to get raped.
All right, so if you had if you had any religion to choose of two young ripe girls to bring into your house, what would you choose?
Jehovah's Witness.
So you're not going with the Church of Latter-day Saints?
I didn't even know that was... What is that? The New Orleans thing?
The New Orleans thing?
With the Mardi Gras?
No, not Mardi Gras. Those are Catholics.
Shit.
What about...
is that Norman Reedus on the Irish Potatoes?
Oh, yeah. Isn't he Catholic? He's Catholic, too.
Shit.
What about... I'm trying to think. They're not Muslims, the Church of Latter-day Saints.
They're Muslims.
They're something... Oh, they're Mormons.
Oh, with
That's
the multiple wives.
They are. Yeah, so you could take both of them as your wife.
Okay.
So look at...
Right,
oh, there you go. See, Jehovah's Witnesses, one man, one wife. Church of Latter-day Saints, two girls, one cup.
Where are you getting that information?
What do you mean?
Where'd you get the Jehovah's Witness thing?
That they don't believe in polygamy?
We don't know that.
What do you mean? They don't believe in polygamy?
How do you know?
I know they're more of a Armageddon cult than they are a polygamist. They're not polygamists.
Okay.
The Mormons are. Some Mormons, not all Mormons. Jeff Bezos
is a Mormon?
No, there's some Jeff guy who was like in charge of a sect of Mormons who was definitely polygamist. Had like 30 wives, many young children.
Good for him.
Many young children. So I'm in on this. I don't know if I'll go pay to see it, but I'd like to see it.
No, this definitely looks good. I would watch it.
And it looks, why does it come out now? It's November 15th. I want something creepy for, there's no Halloween movies. Why are there no Halloween movies?
That is true. There is really
There's nothing scary coming out.
Yeah. Remember, was it last year or was it a couple years ago? Remember they had Netflix, that 3 movie series? That Fear Street or whatever it was?
Oh, yeah, that was kind of cool. I kind of like Fear
different
Street,
time periods.
1987. Yeah, that was fun. We need more of that.
Yeah, what the hell? Where's the new Halloween movies?
I don't know. It's a shame, but I'm in-ish on it. Oh, I didn't do in or out thing. Hold on. I forget because we're streaming on something different. We get to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, It didn't play. Oh, it's gone.
You fucked up.
I did. Wait, Morty should have been here. Where is Morty? Unless Morty is being covered up. I don't know. Anyway, how about we move on to the
reviews?
The reviews. That's not working either. Maybe you can hear it.
Jesus.
I don't know, man.
You can't do anything right. I'm not giving you my money anymore.
No. Well, I'll just run the show by myself. It's okay. Terrifier's coming out, but nobody cares.
Yeah.
You said you saw it.
I saw the first 2, and it's just disturbing. It's not scary. It's just disturbing.
Sounds lame to me. Okay. I think everything. I don't know what this is. OBS 1. That scares me.
Maybe that's why it's lagging.
No, I don't think it's. What makes you think it's lagging?
I don't know.
Don't think it's your computer?
Oh, it's definitely my computer.
Okay, well then don't worry about it. Just worry about your gender stuff. Oh my God, what is going on with my camera? You could only see my head, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. So, what's the first thing that I'm reviewing? Since you can't review anything.
I'm reviewing the best thing. So you can review Salem's Lot, I guess. Speaking of horror movies.
At least there
actually, no. Rings of Power. Fuck it. Let's get that out of the way first.
I already typed in Salem's Lot.
Delete it.
No, it's too late.
God damn it.
Oh, my God. Okay, there's only one way that you make Salem's Lot better than what it is. And I think I did a whole video on this specifically. 47% by the critics, 41% by the fans. It's based on the Stephen King book. Author Ben Mears returns to his childhood home of Jerusalem's Lot in search of inspiration for his next book, only to discover his hometown is being preyed upon by bloodthirsty vampires, or as I like to call them, suckheads. You know what that's from?
Yeah, from Blade.
So this is Blade's origin story.
Is it really?
Yeah, and spoilers.
Wait, there's a black kid in Salem's Lot?
Yes. And
was there supposed to be a black kid in Salem's Lot?
Well, in the 80s movie or TV series, he was white, so they swapped him. But, again, if you think of this as Blade's origin story, you can win. So because the kid, they don't establish this at all, but the kid is absolutely unafraid of vampires. And is like...
Wait, Salem's Lot's about vampires?
I just said that.
Shit, I'm not listening to you.
So the kid literally is like, I'm going to go kill the head vampire. He's like 10 years old, or maybe he's like 12. He's like, don't worry, everybody. I'm going to go kill the head vampire, and goes into the basement with the head vampire to go kill him by himself.
And does he?
Does he? Eventually, maybe he does. I think he does eventually do it. Spoiler something.
So this is before this is a prequel.
Prequel to what?
Salem's Lot.
What?
Isn't Salem's Lot a movie from before?
It's a remake.
It's just a remake.
Of the 1980s miniseries.
Okay, so it's just a black remake.
Yes. So I was surprised that Snoop Dogg was not in it.
So it's not... Okay, so it's the same thing, just redone.
It's exactly the same. Just it's like a really dull 80s movie with dull 80s effects, only released in 2024. But it's not as bad as people are making it out. Like, if you look at it as Blade's origin movie, you're like, all right, this is okay. But otherwise, it's not that good.
Wesley Snipes should show up.
Well, at the end of it, spoiler alert, the kid survives with some old white dude, and the old white dude is clearly Whistler, who just died. The guy who played Whistler,
my God.
Christopherson or whatever his name is.
Christopherson, yeah.
Yeah, he just died. But,
the actor?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was clearly in this. So, and I'm the only person on the internet that I've heard that has this take. So spread the word that I have the hottest hot take about Salem's Lot. This was the movie it's been sitting on the shelf for 2 years, and Stephen King kept yelling about it, how it was like, I can't believe this hasn't been released because I need $1 million more. And I thought this would be unwatchable, and it's better than unwatchable, but it's still not great.
Is it better than Rings of Power, though?
Yeah, it's better than Rings of Power. No one cares about Rings of Power anymore. It's literally just no one cares. Look, there's Sauron for you. He's right there.
The gay elf.
Yes. Okay, so how do I sum up season 2? Okay, here's kind of the deal. If you... Hold on, I just want to read what this says. Okay, it's at 84% on the critic side, 59% on the audience side with 5,000 plus reviews. So the whole point of it is they're going to make some rangs. And there's a whole bunch of people all over the place, and they teleport to wherever they need to be whenever the plot says they should. There's a guy that they've been pretending wasn't Gandalf.
Is he confirmed to be Gandalf now?
Yes, he's 100% Gandalf. Gandalf spends his entire season looking for a staff. So
Did they call him Gandalf?
Yes, at the very end he goes, my name will be Gandalf. I'm Gandalf. Gandalf. There's a couple hobbits that hang out with him, and they're annoying and add nothing to the plot. There's some wizard that they made up for the story that has nothing. It's not Saruman. It's not that interesting. And they also add Tom Bombadil, who shouldn't be in the story, yet they added him, and he helps Gandalf. He gives him an Empire Strikes Back decision, whether he should help his friends or if he should search for a staff. But guess what? He can do both. There's a bunch of dwarves who are angry because the ring makes them jerks. And they release a Balrog, which isn't supposed to be released for another 1,000 years. And it's the wrong Doran, but who cares? And then the Balrog, the special effects look really good. But the dwarf king who goes to like fight it just randomly jumps at it and gets killed immediately, and then that's kind of over. Was
he an important part of the show?
The dwarf king?
Yeah.
Well, the weird part is he takes the ring that's been corrupting his mind and he puts it down, and then he goes and jumps at the Balrog. I can't believe he had time to take his ring off. And then the entire cave collapses on him, and somehow I guess his son's gonna get the ring. I don't know. Nothing in the show, like they don't think very hard about. They're just like, let's move on. They sack some town, it's like some elf village or whatever. It doesn't make any sense because the orcs don't like Sauron, and they're following this other guy named Adar. But then they immediately, when Sauron shows back up as an elf, they immediately go, well, we like Sauron better, and immediately kill Adar. And they knew that people hated Galadriel, so she's not in the show as much as she was. But instead of her, they put in these other people, these Numenorians that have nothing to do with the plot whatsoever. They're just like angry at each other, and they're trying to like do stuff. It sucks. And that's the whole story, and it was really boring. The last guy, I mean, if it wasn't the Lord of the Rings, it would be fine. But the problem is there's all of these movie critics on YouTube, like Critical Drinker and like Az and like a bunch of other. They all read Lord of the Rings like multiple times. It's like mandatory reading in England. So they all know the lore very, very well. So when you do this, you don't know the lore, and it's like you're screwing things up, man, and they just keep making it worse. So it sucks, and that's it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
at least the Balrog looked cool.
It did. You can see where they spent their $1 billion on one Balrog.
Oh, that's right. It did cost $1 billion.
Yes.
What do we got? Apartment 7A.
Oh yeah, you'll like this one. Do you remember the girl from? Did you ever watch Ozark?
Yeah.
Do you remember like the angry Southern girl, Julia Garner, who won like all those awards?
Yeah.
She's in
Rose?
this.
Or not Rose?
Not Rose Tico.
What the hell's her name in the show? Ruth.
I'm okay. She's really cool. I like her character. She's
Does
a
she
very
have
good
curly
actress.
hair? And is she spunky?
Yes, a spunky blonde. Well, now she's a spunky brunette. She does not have blonde hair in this. She has like a weird wig. 40% on the critic side. Did you ever release this short?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you did. 73% on the audience side. When a struggling young dancer, Julia Garner, suffers a devastating injury, which is really gross, she finds herself drawn into dark forces when a peculiar, well-connected older couple promises her a shot at fame. This movie, if you inserted Noob into this, you would absolutely let the devil have sex with you.
Oh my God. Wait, this is about having devil sex?
Yes, not to. It's a horror mystery, but it's pretty obvious from the beginning. Especially when I tell you that is the prequel to Rosemary's Baby.
Because
1968.
Rosemary's Baby is the devil's kid.
Yeah, so this is the prequel to that.
Oh.
So that's the.
Wait, is Julie Garner the mother?
You gotta wait and see. I'm not gonna spoil that for you.
Well, if it's a prequel to Rosemary's Baby and she's the star, that would make sense.
I liked it. I thought it was actually pretty good. I'll give it like a B minus.
Do you see her boobies?
You do not see anybody's boobies, but you do kind of see her get sort of graped by a weird sparkly devil, which is kind of cool.
So
some of the imagery is very, very good, but there's not enough of it to make it awesome. The director is pretty good. It's not a bad movie. I'm not going to say it's great. Critic consensus: Apartment 7A is slickly assembled and solidly acted, but the lingering memory of Rosemary's Baby and a predictable prequel template make for a subpar lease. Sublease? What? Anyway, I didn't know it was the prequel to Rosemary's Baby until I was already mostly through the movie.
What does it end and then it's the beginning of Rosemary's Baby? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm.
And what Rosemary's Baby was 70s, right?
It's 1968.
And does it get beyond, like, does the devil get beyond being a baby?
Can't really give that away, but a chick directed this, which is shocking.
I mean, the movie's from the 60s. I think you can give it away.
From 1960. No, because this is a prequel. It will spoil this movie.
Well, you already know the baby happens in Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, but that would spoil this movie. So,
okay.
You don't need to. Just watch Rosemary's Baby then.
No.
Well, then don't. Then that's your problem.
I'd rather watch The Omen. It sounds like the same thing.
I don't think so. What? What's going on up here? All right. So I recommend it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What I recommend is to get the premiere review, which is The Wild Robot.
It's very wild. Okay, we have time. I just
Young,
wanted to make
wild,
sure
and free.
The Wild. How are we so efficient today?
I don't know.
We're just tearing through stuff. You like Lupita Nyong'o?
Yeah.
Wow, 98 and 98 on both sides.
Fuck yeah, it is.
178 reviewers on the critic side, 225.
I'm telling you, DreamWorks is where it's at. Pixar, fuck Pixar. Like, put them in the back burner. Toy Story, you don't need it.
Do you really need Toy Story 5?
Probably not.
I agree.
I don't know if you needed Toy Story 4. Toy Story 3 was great.
I've never seen a single Toy Story.
You're dead inside.
Duh.
That's all I need to say. 98, 98. Like, what else do you need? This movie's awesome.
I think people were waiting to see whether or not this was woke, and they were waiting to see whether or not Joker 2 was good.
First off, how would the wild robot be woke?
Every single animated movie that's come out was totally woke, and people were worried about Inside Out 2, and that's why it became a big hit.
Isn't that Pixar?
Yeah. Well, I think it's Disney. I don't know if it's Pixar.
Disney shit's woke. When you go DreamWorks, they know how to do...
Well, there's a rumor that they cut out all the part. They were going to make the little girl in Inside 2 gay, but they cut all that out.
See, they were smart.
Exactly. Bob Iger was like, I need them money bones.
Whereas this is a robot, so there's really not a lot you can do with it.
Yeah, you could have like
it could have been a trans robot, transbot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I might have. If it somehow was like, I'm transsexual and a robot, I would have walked out of the goddamn theater.
An epic adventure follows the journey of a robot, Rosm Unit 7134, Roz for short, that is shipwrecked on an uninhabited island and must learn to adapt to harsh surroundings. It's a robot. Why would it have to adapt? Gradually building relationships with the animals on the island and becoming an adoptive parent of an orphaned Gosling. Ryan Gosling. Critic consensus is simply a simple tale told with great sophistication. The wild robot is wondrous entertainment that dazzles the eye while filling your heart to the brim. Audience says, adapted from the best-selling novel DreamWorks, the wild robot will steal hearts both young and old. I do. What did you think about Lupita Nyong'o? I like her. I thought she's a pretty good actor. I liked her in what's that movie?
Day One.
Yeah,
Place. Yeah.
I think she's a pretty decent actress. I also liked her in that stupid movie
Black
Us.
Panther?
No, Us.
Oh, The Clicking.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't The Clicking.
Yeah, but I liked her in it. I don't think the movie's
That was
good.
The Clicking, though.
Yeah, or so.
Oh, the Tethered. Tethered. That's right, Tethered.
Guess what? Tim Heidecker's in that. We've come full circle.
Yeah. Oh, was he the one married to Elizabeth Moss?
Yes.
Oh.
Just like you
my
wanted to
God.
be.
Oh, no.
Yes, that is your wedding.
Yeah.
What if Noob Noob's girlfriend pulled off her mask and it turned out that she was actually Elizabeth Moss?
At least I get her money.
She doesn't have what money?
Elizabeth Moss? You think she got a couple mil?
I don't know about
She
that.
was a handmaiden.
I don't know that Handmaiden's Tale is making her. That only lasted for like 3 seasons.
Yeah, and then she was an Invisible Man.
That was very low budget horror movie. So
Shit, maybe she's not rich.
she ain't rich.
I chose the wrong Moss.
You did.
Should have dated Randy.
Remember, she did some movie where she was like supposed to be a super spy, and that got canceled immediately.
Yeah. But
So-
like I said, this movie is great. Like DreamWorks, I don't know if they released one in between, but Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, phenomenal. Probably the best movie of the year it was released. This movie probably in the top 5 of overall movies released this year.
What a dumb review. 2 stars. We didn't get to watch the movie because someone took our seats and the manager wouldn't make the people move. The only seats left were at the very front of the theater. Very disappointing. 2 stars. You need to have your verified mark removed from you immediately. How is that? That is not remote.
They quite literally didn't see the movie.
Why would you give it 2 stars because of that? And why would you be you're a verified idiot. I'm looking for bad reviews.
I don't think you're gonna find much. It's a solid movie. It's adorable.
98 means it's like Paddington 2 level, though.
Oh my God, there's another Paddington coming out.
It better be
The
better.
trailer was on this movie. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm getting the marmalade out.
But oh my God, you need to smear marmalade all over yourself.
I do. I would cover myself in marmalade for Paddington.
Can we make that happen? I don't even know what marmalade is.
Absolutely, it's the orange jam.
Oh, it's not honey?
I don't know if honey's involved in it. I don't think so.
But it can be. The
I'm-
wild robot inspires nothing.
Yeah, it's a solid. I don't think it's better than Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I will say that, but
Is it better animated?
the animation style is pretty good. It's just a solid, wholesome movie. Like I don't know that you could see that, unless you're a curmudgeon that hates
The
life.
movie was full of cliche and felt as if it were written by a committee or algorithm. A frenetic pacing that jumped all over the place with no character development. Amateur stuff.
There was quite what? Okay, that man's an idiot. It's great. I can't like it's when it comes free. I'm not sure that you would go to the movies and see it at this point, but when it becomes free on wherever the fuck it's gonna be, I guess Max. I think.
I don't know.
Definitely one of the best feel good animated movies you'll see in quite some time.
That is like, so what's your grade? Letter grade?
10 out of 10.
Wow. You think it's as good as Paddington 2?
Okay, 9.5.
You said it was a solid movie. That is not a very. That's
It's
like
just
a lukewarm.
I don't know how to like.
Did it?
Puss
How
in
many
Boots-
How many times did you cry?
I got teary 3 times.
All right. Well then, that's pretty sad.
Puss in Boots, though, I would say Puss in Boots is solid 10 out of 10. Like there's no arguments there. This is a 9.5. It's a little less than Puss in Boots.
All right. Well,
I recommend everyone to go see it though.
by yourself or with company.
Either one. If you want to kidnap a small child to go see it, that's fine.
All right.
Just duct tape their mouth so you don't get caught.
Okay. I can't find it. I'm trying to find a bad review.
I'm telling
struggling.
you. Go to Puss in Boots real quick. I just want to see what the rating of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is.
Puss in Boots.
Part of me wants to say that this might be critically rated better, but Puss in Boots, I'm not sure you can beat it.
Puss in Boots. Oh wait, hold on. Can I?
The Last Wish.
Yeah. I never seen
Puss in Boots.
I've never seen that.
It's amazing.
I've never seen any
Absolutely
Puss in Boots.
amazing.
Wow. 95, 94.
Yeah, see? But a lot more reviews, right?
5,000 reviews and 195. So what didn't we have a number of it was like 360 something professional reviewers, but I guess that number's dropped.
Yeah, Puss in Boots
died
Puss in Boots is better.
Due to the virus of unspecified origin.
Yes. Toxoplasmosis.
Yes, especially if you're watching Puss in Boots. So, yeah, all right, well. I think
Wild Robot, go see it. I'm going to buy it probably.
What are we reviewing next week? Any idea?
God only knows.
I did watch something about some body swapping movie with like middle-aged, like 30-year-olds.
I got nothing.
And I'm sure some other stuff will end. Because I'm watching a bunch of stuff right now. We're still watching. I mean, some of it's.
Oh God, Agatha.
I'm so tired. I'm done with Agatha.
Penguin, Hawaii Rescue Surf or whatever it's called.
Hawaii Old Man Show.
Yeah,
Matlock.
There's no. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything that I'm actively watching.
There was a movie. Oh, I watched a documentary too on the Menendez brothers. So I got at least 2 things to review.
Of course you did.
You got to watch the Menendez brothers. True crime sometimes pays. So anyway, I think that's all we got. Thank you guys. Make sure you catch our super hidden special videos that are exclusive. It's as little as $1 a month. You can feed a starving new noob and get free videos. We're doing them. You can watch them.
Save me money.
Yes. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for the Mean Green Machine. Thank you for our audio listeners. We love all y'all. But it looks like we are on to the next one.